Hello everyone, Quinel here, and welcome to Overwhelming Completion, where I find the most highly rated games on Steam and finish everything there is to do in them. This time going through a game called Ninesols. This title was not what I was expecting. At first glance, I assumed I was going to be going through a more cutesy styled metroidvania, but starting from the opening cinematic, I was quickly proven wrong. Our protagonist Yi is shown holding onto the edge of a cliffside, overshadowed by an older woman. Face mutilated and dripping with blood, we look up at her. She says something to us. Voices muted, we hear nothing. Swiftly struck, we fall to our certain death, as our lifeless body lay bleeding on the stone floor, innards spilling out from within our small frame. We are pulled up by colorless, writhing, snake-like veins, and perched into an opening in the stone face, surrounded by a soft green glow. Definitely a stark contrast to what I thought I was getting into, but regardless, an amazing experience from start till finish. I'd love to describe the story beyond this point, but it's best to experience the twists and turns yourself. The game is absolutely gorgeous, with every animation and character being hand-drawn. The vibrant colors and amazing band of characters makes every interaction one to remember and enjoy. The music, characters, and locations have very clear inspirations from Chinese culture, which are enjoyed throughout the game. The main supporting character is a young child named Shan Shan, who's a fun, bubbly break from the serious themes the game throws at you. And as you return to the main hub called the Four Seasons Pavilion to see if there's anything new to discuss or any new events between characters that you can interact with. I don't wish to spoil much, but expect your home base to change over time, and seeing the location come to life is very rewarding over the course of the game. In terms of gameplay, Ninesols, if compared to other titles, would closely resemble a combination of Sekiro's style counter combat with the combat and movement feel of Hollow Knight. Most of this gameplay shining with a large number of bosses and mini-bosses which will challenge your reactions and decision making. I would definitely say this game is not recommended for beginners, at least on the standard difficulty I'd played through, with some of the more difficult encounters requiring a handful of attempts. This, not including the final boss, which I can comfortably say was maybe one of the hardest challenges I've experienced, taking around 2.5 hours to beat. Like most games of this genre, expect to find constant upgrades and abilities to augment how you want to play and overcome different challenges. These adaptations come from the Jade system the game introduces, which are upgrade nodes that you can equip from a limited selection. Upgrades allow you to equip more Jade pieces as the game progresses, so if you're finding yourself having difficulties, consider switching these around according to the situation. The game does provide 2 different endings depending on how you interact with the characters you come across. The quote-unquote true ending is also an additional phase to the final boss, which will likely be the direction most players go in. I happen to get this ending, and I can say it's definitely worth the effort to do so. Expect to sink around 30 hours for a full playthrough, or slightly less than that if you aren't trying to find every piece of lore or battle every side boss. Get ready to shed some tears, slam some tables, and smile through this amazing title. If you've enjoyed any other Metroidvanias and you like a bit of a challenge, please give this game a try. To those of you that have Xbox Game Pass, the game, at the time of recording this video, is available there, so there's no excuse not to give it a go. If you enjoy this video, please give me a like and comment on what other titles you want me to check out. I'd also appreciate a sub, as going through these titles takes a lot of time. Thank you again for watching, and have yourselves a great day. Bye bye now.